Hello everyone, I am the Politically Incorrect Gamer, and this is a review of No Man's Sky. Is it shit, or is it a hit? This is my first ever review, so I'm going to take a few minutes for an introduction. If you wish to skip right to the review, just go to where my first marker is, and you'll be able to see it right there. The main reason I'm starting to do reviews is because I love games and I love the industry. What I've been seeing as of late is a serious problem with the gaming industry that needs to be corrected. The corruption in this industry is fucking pathetic. Developers paying off review sites or reviewers, secret review meetings, and a media that wants to label us gamers as fucking sexist, racist losers. Well, we aren't sexist, we aren't racist or losers, we are gamers, we love a specific form of art, and we think you should get your hands out of our games. I'm talking to you, Anita Sarkeesian, and all you pathetic social justice tyrannical toads. I love gaming, and I want to bring viewers and gamers a place to see if certain games, frankly, are worth the money. In my reviews, I'm going to be completely honest with these games. I'm going to give you honest reviews with the assurance of no payoffs. Talking about the game has to offer at the price it is being sold at. If it's not worth your money, I'm giving it a shit rating. If it is worth it, I'm giving it a hit rating. So these aren't going to be your average reviews of 5-star or 6-star or 26 out of 30 stars, whatever people are using nowadays. I just want it to be very simple. If it's worth it, if you're gonna have a fun time, if it's not pandering and bullshit and just a waste of money and resources, then I'll give it a good rating. I'll give it a hit. And then that's kind of saying it's worth the money. You should probably check it out. You're not gonna spend the money and want to take it back the next day. So thanks for watching my first review, and if there is any feedback, I'd greatly appreciate it, even criticism. I am not a little child who needs a safe space, so hit me with all you got. So my first review is No Man's Sky. Very popular so far. Very, very hyped up for years. This game's developers even received death threats for moving the release date up a few months. If you know anything about fanboys and girls, well, that shouldn't be too surprising. So I've been playing No Man's Sky for about 15 hours now, and I have one word to describe it. Boring. Fucking boring. I so badly wanted this game to be amazing. I wanted to go to a planet, see an interesting, amazing world, find out cool civilizations and mysteries. I was so stoked to be immersed in this game, to find interesting places and cool stories. I remember playing games like Fantasy 7, Legend of Dragoon, Shadow Hearts, where I literally wanted to just get through the fighting as fast as I could so I get to the storyline and the interesting lore. This game has nothing of the sort. It is, instead, I got a fucking bland, dull, infinite game that is 1 inch deep. There's nothing here to hook a person other than monotonous mining, crafting, and gathering, and really shitty first-person shooting. I mean, it's mine, craft more, mine more, craft more. Craft the stuff that you mine, and mine for more stuff you can fucking craft. It's so boring. It's a mining simulator mixed in with a walking simulator. So the question is, why do you mine, right? There's got to be a purpose to the game. Why do you mine? So that you can build stuff and go off planet. And your inventory is abysmal. I mean, I have 7 upgrades you gotta go over the planet to find. You start with 9 slots, even 16 slots is ridiculous. I mean, your inventory fills up way too fast. You pretty much, it's also a fucking inventory simulator. You just get to deal with your inventory the entire time. It's pathetic. So you mine so that you can go off planet. Like, you get the resources to fill up your ship. It's, you know, typical survival kind of game where you craft minerals to, you know, craft fuel, all this stuff. So you go off world, you know, and you shoot asteroids. Awesome. You can even fucking bump into it, just like I did there. Bump into the asteroids, nothing happens. It's just, so you go to space, you mine so you go to space, you can warp to all sorts of other fucking planets, and on these planets, you find the same damn things. Every single where you go, you find the same multi-tool technology upgrade stations, the same buildings. This game is the same. There's nothing interesting. I mean, all of these clips that I'm showing you right now, are different planets. I've been to maybe 30 or 40 different planets. The same fucking shit. It's the same game. Same stations. Look at this bullshit. The only exciting thing is when you find these sentinels and they attack you. I mean, like, ooh, man, it's brutal. And then, not only that's the same, all of the space stations are the fucking same in every single star system. It's all the same. Like seriously, is this a world where all the alien species just come from the exact same place and they have the same architectural drawings? Is there one interplanetary fucking architect that just designs everything and sells it at a fucking low price? Like what? Like, you cannot get immersed in a game like this. It's all the same. I'm literally showing you right now clips of different places I've visited. I mean, you can't notice the different places because I literally have to explain to you that these are different star systems for you to know, because it's all the fucking exact same thing. That's how pathetic it is. I actually finally came across a different star, place or whatever. And I realized, I was excited. I'm like, wow, there's a big orb. And I realized, oh no, this is also regurgitated. It's all the fucking same. All I gotta do is go after these places now too. It's all the same. It's all the same. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. Anyway, so that is the immersion aspect. Only half interesting shit you kind of see is these alien, monoliths that they can range from different things. But again, if you're playing long enough, you're gonna find the same regurgitated buildings and alien devices over and over again, and they don't do anything. They might give you some sort of little fragment of something or blueprint or learn a new word in the language of the aliens, because you got to learn their language to converse with them. And you don't actually see them, you just see a picture come up of them, and that's about it. So that's about the most interesting you're going to ever find in this game. So it's really nice. So this here is probably about the only interaction you're ever going to have with aliens. That's about it. You talk to them. That's as much. As soon as you talk to them, you'll see just a little. Anyway, you do see animals. Animals are also procedurally generated. They just have a database of parts they just throw together in this algorithm and spew them across the pond. They all have the same animation and everything. The space battles here are the only actual fun part of the game, and it is weak. I mean, it's hard to control. You have one single weapon. I haven't gone to a place where I can find missiles yet, or any sort of different kinds of weapons. You just kind of float around. I guess it's the funnest part, but to say that is pretty pathetic. So you get into space battles. Okay, cool. I guess that's nice. Sad that I even have to say that, but the game is just bland. It's an $80 game. $80. Now, they're gonna say to you, "Oh, well, it's infinite. This game, you could never ever go to all the planets." You wouldn't want to. It's so dull. It's just you're never gonna want to actually explore everything. I mean, the people I've listened to all these reviews from other sites, and they're kind of saying the same ideas of things like, "Oh, it's kind of boring, but I've been playing it for 40 hours and I still want to come back to it." Are you fucking kidding me? The only reason you're coming back to it is because you get a paycheck too. People like me and you viewers and people who buy this game, they don't get paid to play this game. We just gotta play it, and it's not interesting enough to warrant 40 hours of gameplay. And for $80, you want at least 40 hours of gameplay. But this game is not the thing for that. So I think you know what I'm gonna say. This game is a shit rating for me. Don't buy it. When it goes on sale for maybe $20, I mean, I'm Canadian, so $20 Canadian. Okay, you can play it, for the people that just like to sit in their basement, have a fucking joint, relax, not have any stress, turn your brain off, fire at the wall, it's pretty much firing at mine, these little mining things is pretty much like just shooting at a wall. It's just boring. If you like the kind of dull, no brain kind of gameplay, you're gonna love it. I mean, there is some places that are kind of interesting, you gotta do these caves and things like that, but for the general player, the people that like a little bit of excitement and immersion, this is not the game. This is a shit rating.